vegan bologna. It doesn't taste like chicken. What's the name of it? I think that's the name of the website. Doesn't taste like chicken on Instagram and on the web. They have this fantastic recipe. It's tofu, um, a quarter cup, no, sorry, a half cup of ketchup, a quarter cup of nutritional yeast, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1.5 of onion, garlic powder, all of that, mustard. You can just go over there and look. It's stuff that you generally have. I'm going to add the beef seasoning. Okay, just a tablespoon because it's salty. It calls for nutmeg. Seriously. So you should go on over. I'm trying to be cute. It's like I can't seem to get it. I've been doing this all day, one thing or another. Okay, go on over to It Doesn't Taste Like Chicken on Instagram. It Doesn't Taste Like Chicken on Instagram. LuxTrueSoap.com 2020 on Instagram. Go buy yourself some soap. Well, what I mixed the guac in, I also just put the tofu in. I'm using what I have. You can order Vital Wheat Protein at Amazing Whatnots on Twitter. There's a link there. Amazing Whatnots on Twitter. There's a link to Amazing Whatnots and a link to Vital Wheat Protein because your store may not have any. And the extra things that I'm adding, stuff like this. Just a little bit, like a little teaspoon, to help it taste meaty. I want it to taste like meat. I'm supposed to be getting off of that. I do like certain textures. Half a cup of ketchup. I do love certain textures. I adulterated my ketchup with my special sauce stuff. And it tastes different and delicious. Like a whole thing. You get into sauces when you're eating mostly vegetables. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm just going to put it on over here, the liquid stuff. On over in the food processor. There's a link to a food processor. Not this one. A better one. At Amazing Whatnots. Amazing Whatnots on Twitter. Amazing Whatnots? Yes. Amazing Whatnots on Twitter. Amazing Whatnots on Twitter. A curated list of all the best finds. Oh my God, I just burnt this. It says smoked paprika, not burned paprika. Jeez. I can't have nothing. Get out of there. And burn this paprika. Oh, I did. I burned it. I forgot all about this paprika. They said smoked paprika. And I'm hoping the way I do it is smoked paprika because I don't have that. I did good to have paprika. Because I generally don't use it. You know, I generally don't use it. I have chili crisp, which is, whew, it's a different type of chili than the paprika. You know, I wasn't putting that burned stuff in my food. Then it'll just taste burned. There was a smoke flavoring in bologna. There's also sugar in it. And for some reason, they didn't want to use that. Oh, because it's vegan? Okay, well. Okay, this has changed color. I don't know if this is the way. I don't. but this is the way I'm doing it. It looks like about a tablespoon. There we go. Right into the soap water. What else? Okay, 1 3/4 cup Vital Wheat gluten. I don't know if this is it, but this is what I'm using because that's all I could find, and I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait for it to be delivered. I just wanted to. I could have waited because it would have been here by now. I think I looked at that on Thursday. I could have just ordered it. What else? You know what? I actually think a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, like a half a teaspoon. You'd be surprised what difference it could make. What happened to my... This is where I keep all of my spices. Oh. Now what happened? Oh, here it is in front of me. This is liquid smoke. It's like my favorite thing. I keep it right up here. How much? Oh, I'm adding it. And I know you only need like a little bit of this. So we're going to do half a teaspoon. Just half. And next time, we'll put more. All right, now and here are all the other spices. It seemed like a good idea to do it that way, so that's what I did. And I could just throw all this stuff in the garbage. You know, it would have served a couple of purposes, and then it gets thrown away. You say such is life. Oh. All right, now this has to be blended up, and it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna pulse it. could just open it and put it in there like that. It needs to clump up into a dough. I altered the recipe, so it might take more flour. It still takes more flour in this. Lord. See, that's the thing about altering recipes. Now I'm off course, I'm off track. It's unexplored territories. And I have to do things. Alright, so. Alright. Now there's no oil in this at all. I don't know how it's going to taste. I had to put some more flour in it. I'm not putting my hands in that. Look at the bowl. Just look at the bowl. I'm not putting my hands in that. I'm not. I don't want to do all that. See, that's why you should follow instructions. And mine isn't going to be exactly vegan. And I'm probably going to have to use all of this because I'm going off the recipe, so I have to figure it out the rest of the way myself.
Off the script.
Yeah, I'm off script. So I'm gonna have to figure it out myself. I have bread flour. So this is background. So how much flour was this? It's 23 ounces. A little over a pound. 1 1/4 pounds. I would advise you to put some olive oil in it. A teaspoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of olive oil will not have hurt this recipe. We're going to improve it. All right. So now it says turn it out until a clean work surface and work it with your hands. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take some bread flour though. You need a bowl scraper when you make doughs, and the link to the food processor has one. This one doesn't. All right. All right, I'll just put some gloves on here. That's why people, when they are making things, they generally don't have, you know, long nails. And see, I just cut mine down because I can't even function with long nails. I don't even want to. They're cute and everything with an outfit, but if you got anything else to do, you know. I have other stuff to do. All right. Oh, man, it said I was supposed to have this. I'm just going to put it on saute. I think I'm done with that. I'm just going to put this Instapot because it needs to go in the steamer basket. So I'm going to put it on saute so it can heat up. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to wet this glove and pick this stuff off of here. It's more or less a dumpling, I guess. You know, it's like a dumpling. Come on. A very wet dumpling. Okay. Gross. Not that bad. This isn't really the color of bologna. What if I put some beet juice in it next time? Just a little bit. So it can look pinkish instead of brown. You can use oil or you can use water when working with dough so it doesn't stick to your hand or your glove. I can't even taste it because it's raw flour. That's why it needs to be steamed. You can't eat raw flour. I don't know if maybe once upon a time you could, but now you can't. Okay. You know me, I'm gonna get all of it out. Ain't none left. The vultures just fly over it. Now Leslie had it. Ain't nothing left. I'm not doggish like that. I'm not. Doggish and ill-mannered. I'm not. It's just jokes. Okay. This has to be rolled into a log, like a log of bologna at the deli. I really wanted a deli sandwich. That's like my favorite thing to eat. But not anymore. And they're not fattening. It's just that for some reason I'm healthier in some ways, and in some ways I'm not as bad as I was. I'm getting healthier. It's a process. So I'm gonna keep working on that process. Ugh. Even I have limits. I'm going to put all of this down, and then probably jump on stereo. I have not uploaded anything to that Anchor podcast because of the questionable feedback that I've been getting. I don't really know what to do. I said, what do you mean you don't want to hear I'm judgmental? I don't think you understand words. Okay, that's the Instapot boiling. Okay, I'm going to have to move all this stuff out the way. Stuff that got to be washed or put back. And that's why I keep this too. Okay, this. I keep a sink of water so that I can just put it in there. Don't even have no problems with it. What's the paprika supposed to help? Because this other paprika, see, it's not a sticky dough. It's not. I didn't even need the flour. And I could possibly be throwing off the recipe. It's not a sticky dough. It's not. But it does have to be steamed. All right. In foil. I'm a little done with it. Like I say, this went on longer than expected. This whole day of stuff went on longer than I intended it to go. It's really long. I can't do it like that. There. No, I could put that in there too. It said knead it. Work it with your hands. And you know you don't want all them nails in your whatever this is. It's like a dumpling. Is it seitan or something like that? I don't know. It doesn't taste like chicken. It's easier to be vegan when you don't really care for the taste of meat. If you find most meat and fats gamey and unappealing, it's really, really easy not to have it. It's really easy not to eat it. Something you don't particularly care. You don't like it. Super easy not to eat it. And I've had a whole lifetime of eating meat. I'm all right. I don't have anything against it. I still eat fish. It didn't say do this, but I'm doing it. Because it just makes a little bit more sense. It's like Play-Doh. Tuck the ends in like a burrito. There. So that it's kind of more, it's round when I cut it. You know, when children play with dough and they play house and kitchen with the kitchen sets, it's really just to get you prepared for your regular life. At some point, you will enter the kitchen and have to make something for yourself, if not others, and especially if you don't want your kitchen messed up. Some people, they're real funny about the kitchens. And I don't blame them. I just spilled flour on this. Okay. Let's wrap this up. Shrink it down. Like deli bologna. BOLOGNA. There. And it said, use the foil. Okay. Turn that off. It said twist the ends. Like a huge burrito. There. Now I gotta find out how long it said to cook it. It's unnecessarily messing up in my kitchen. Oh, an hour and 15 minutes. What? Cook steam for 1 hour until the internal temperature reaches 160. Okay. It needs to steam for an hour. Maybe I should put more water in it. Maybe. Bueller. Seriously. Now I do have one of those thingamabobs. As if it still works. It's a temperature wand. It's a temperature wand. I want to make sure it's clean. You're just sticking it in all kinds of stuff. So you want to make sure it's clean. All right. So it's stuck in there. All right. And it needs to come up to 160. On. On. Okay, 160. It's already set for that. Ooh. It needs to steam for 1 hour. Please, Lord, don't let this tear nothing up in my kitchen or house or hurt any of us. Amen. All right. And then, okay, I guess I'll just have to come back in a short and give you some photos and some after shots. Okay, enjoy the rest of your weekend.